I'm going to explain why so-called woke people in academia are basically committing to being hyper-reactionary and committing to so-called authoritarian tendencies. Um, the reason why is because they feel as if they are actually defending, or they could feel as if they are actually defending against fascism, against attacks of CRT, and against attacks of DEI, which is to enable discrimination and bullying in schools. Right. So they actually, obviously, they can't be fascist because fascism is a right wing thing and right wing version of authoritarian. But the reason why they could be committing to this behaviour is because they think that they are defending against fascism. And, if they are defending to, you know, people trying to stop, anti-discrimination and anti-bullying in schools, then they would actually be working to actually stop fascism. They wouldn't actually be committing to fascism. So it's almost as if, like, in order to beat fascism, you sometimes need authoritarianism. But saying that, that isn't the best approach. Um, you know, like I don't think that would be the best approach. But these people, they're so that's like the main part of the video done, where these people are actually like defending against fascism and trying to defend against people trying to stop anti-discrimination in schools, and trying to
But
like stop
please,
people that
sis.
are actually like the people are usually attacking like schools or being woke. Um, they're actually yeah, trying to cover for the fact that they want to take authoritarian control of education. Um, because ultimately, schools should be have the freedom to do things without the government dictating what they can and can't do. Um, so something that I think I've might have gone through before is, I'm going to go further into, you know, what this behavior actually is. Now, the term that I usually use, like, which is actually a neutral term to use when it comes to woke, is you use the term reactionary leftists, which is basically means like, hyper emotional, hypersensitive, and reactionary, like left leaning civilians. And the thing that I think I went through is that my personality disorder, OCPD, obsessive compulsive personality disorder, actually works well into explaining why people can't accept criticism. Because a part of OCPD, which is because of the problem with mental control, is people become like highly opinionated, and sometimes it can be hard for them to accept other people's opinion besides their own. And the reason, so like it could be like a mental illness and a psychological problem element to why people commit to so-called woke behavior, or more neutral wise, reactionary leftism. I did do a video where you know if you critique the left, well, if you lie about the left, or if the left-leaning people think that you're lying about the left, the left wing attack you and you critique their side. If you criticize the right wing people and the people that they idolize, right wing civilians will attack you. So it's just like there's kind of like communication problems and mental control problems, and like non-mental illness and like behavioral problems, on both sides. Um, And one of the things that like the left needs to learn is they need to remember that they are academics and need to understand that a lot of the religious people are acting up because they're being radicalized online by fake conservative actors that have abandoned their conservative ideals to work for governments as willing government controlled propagandists. Um, but like you gotta understand that you like like for instance, when it comes to firing, like we should be having conversations with the principal, the teacher, the parent, the student. So instead of like going with firing the teacher straight away, we should actually try to actually communicate. So like being authoritarian there isn't the way to go, and just like firing people. Well, not quite authoritarian if it's not the government, but you see what I mean. Like so, like authoritarianism type thing isn't the answer. Like it is more communication, and you have to be if you want to have communications, you are not like with true centrism, you can't antagonize the opposite side by calling them names. Um, and also the critique of people attacking wokeism, the anti-woke people that you know are meant to be liberals or they claim to be liberals, is you ultimately should be going in to actually neutralize the reactionary left biases and the woke biases in schools, not because to attack the left and discredit the left and prevent support for the left, but actually to help the left. Like, for instance, Piers Morgan should be working on, actually helping the left in that situation, and having a more of a, actual approach of actually trying to solve a problem rather than just paying attention to a problem without having the intention of solving it. And we do, the left does need to find a way of neutralizing, that behavior and come more compassionate and understanding. Um, but anyway, I think that's going to be the video. If you got this far, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate you for watching. Share this video. And let's start not just paying attention to problems, but actually trying to figure out how to solve them. Um, in the video, I've explained, you know, why these woke, wokish, reactionary leftist people are committing to this stuff. They actually think they're defending against fascism. Fascism, there could be mental health issues involved. Yeah, I've gone into how they need to be more compassionate and have conversations and not resort to firing people. But anyway, if you like what you hear in this video, and stay tuned for more videos on the Pioneer of True Centrism show. Thank you very much.